What we're going to do, I'm not sure. The only thing about having, this on is that the yarn gets stuck to the Velcro. So we're going to try to work with it today. I get to take this part off tomorrow, I think, or the next day. And hopefully it gets a little bit better. I had someone ask me to show a video of this from start to finish. Not start to finish, but just how I started it. And that way, give an idea when you're doing it. But I also wanted to show you this. It should be loaded and ready to go. I use, let me get it up here, this pixel art. And when you do, you can design your own projects. And these are just some I've just been trying. I really want to do a 1980s themed color block. Of course, it has commercials. Hold on, let's get rid of that. Skip video. Skip video. Okay. Go back. And this was just one of the examples you can do. And take that back. And then I had this one. These are just kind of tiles I wanted to plan on doing. So anyway, this is what you could use. And we're just going to make a square. Come on. Here we go. Let's just do a 27 by 31, just to give us a small square. So you can see it's outlined here. So if you're going to do, let's just say, let's get her. She looks like she wants to brown. Let's find some browns. Here we go. So let's say we want to do a brown. On what it is, it's a multiple of 2 plus 1. So let's say here we're going to do our half double crochets, which is what we're using. I hope this is in screen. I can't tell with my phone. Okay. Yep, there we go. So on this pixel art, you can change your color palettes. And she suggested, wonder if I could do it in brown. But with the beads, you don't have to just do it like I did every other one. You can make a design. So let's say you wanted to do a chevron. So you would do, I would just come in here and start that. Oops, not that one. Well, actually, we should have started over a bit. So you can backtrack it. If you lay it out and it's not where you want it, because we should have ended with a double crochet. So let's just say here we are. We're going to do, this is what we're going to do. So this is going this way. So we're going to go back this way. So that would be a half double, a bead. But now we want to do your pattern. And if you want to do the chevron, oops, that's the wrong one. That didn't work out. So what am I doing wrong? That right there. So what it is we want to do here, here, here. Whoops. Let's change colors. I'm not setting you a very good example, am I? Let's say we wanted to do it in a, what color is going to go with this? Let's just say we want to do, we're just going to use a light blue just to show the contrast. We go here, blue, and then you're going to alternate that, obviously. But if you want to do a pattern, then you want to, this is going to be, all this is going to be a solid double crochet, wrong color, Kim. This is going to be the half doubles all the way through. Well, my brain's just not working. And then you always want to start and end with a double crochet. So then we would be making this the blue, and then you'd go back. Anyway, you get your whoops. Then of course you always want a solid row. Can't draw a straight line, guys. And so then you would start out with 1, 2, 3, and then you would want to make your blue, and then you can go back down here and you can space them out more if you wanted to, but then you could just make that zigzag pattern there for you, what you wanted to do. That's making sense. I hope that is. And then you would know where to put your half doubles in between that. And then you would have your little spikes. Now if you want them further apart, then you can do that. But you can do other designs. You don't have to just do straight, you know, every other one. You can kind of do an up-down pattern. Those are kind of tight. I think I'd spread mine apart a little bit more. But I was just trying to give you an idea of how you can design. And I like this because I'm going to delete that, because if I did it, I would manage a little bit different. But even this here, if you wanted to do this, you just have to remember to adjust. I think you could even, well, okay. But you kind of get the idea of how that would go. You can do a lot of different things with the beads. I was just practicing with my basic square because I haven't done anything any more complicated than that. So what we're going to do, we are going to be using this 4mm, and then for the beads, 2.5. Do I need a smaller one? No, I don't have a smaller one with me. So, but we want your needle. It's going to have to be something that can, of course, go through the pony beads. And we are just going. Let's just use some of our beige ones here. So we're just going to start. Like I said, it's a multiple of 2 plus 1. Okay, so let's see if we can get this. I can maneuver this. I tell you what, I watch Llama Mama Kayla, and I tell you what, kudos to her, because I tried to crochet yesterday. Of course, I had surgery yesterday, and might not have been the best time to have tried to do this, but kudos to her for figuring out how, you know, her crocheting skills, and she did some very beautiful blankets. And because I just, it's like it's a challenge for me. So we're gonna, like I said, it's 2 plus 1. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't get a good 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me get that in a ball, yarn ball bowl. Oh great, what did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're gonna do 2 more. 15, 16, and then 1. Okay, so this first row, all we're going to do are our half double crochets, and that's just yarn over. I'm going to do one more for our turn. So yarn over, because we want to have that 2 plus 1 at the end. Go through your tops there and yarn over, do it again. I'm not crazy about these plastic hooks. I'm not sure why I grabbed it. Do I have? I might just change here if I have. Nope, I'll go from, be better organized over here. Okay, so yarn over. We're going to go through. And we go through all our loops. So we're doing the half double crochet. Okay, I just switched to my bamboo one here. My wooden ones. I think it'll be better. So again, we're just doing a half double crochet all the way across. Yarn over, go through. Oh, it didn't work. And the reason we didn't do a pick a stitch is because I am not going to be very fast at this, and this adding the beads is a little bit slower process, so hopefully I can maneuver that. So that's what we're going to do all the way across. I'm not going to let you watch me struggle. So just do your half double crochets, and we'll do it one more time. Yarn over, we go in and grab our yarn. We should have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, go through all of those. Now I do have like starting to learn crochet videos, if that helps for anybody new, but I'm going to pause it, so like I said, you don't have to see me struggle, and the next row we'll start adding beads. Okay, so I've got my first row of half doubles, and then we're just going to count them over again to make sure we have the right stitches. So we have, pull you out, get in camera here. So this is my first row. I'm just counting back to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And I have the 2 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, and 17. I did. So am I counting right? This is my last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Oh, that is losing my spot. It's like I can't count. Okay, so I'm gonna, a lot of people chain 1 and turn. You do, and then we're going to change hooks to our smaller one, and we're going to do, see, I don't like doing that thing, that right there. Let's just do this. I've got to where I just like to turn, and we're going to make our half double in that first one. Now, like, this gets a little tricky because we're using a smaller hook, but, and of course our yarn didn't get smaller, so just kind of play around until it gets comfortable on you. And then I'm going to pick up a bead. We're going to yarn, go in, and we're going to just draw that through. Then we're just going to do another half double on each side. And then we're going to grab a bead. And we're going to go through. And we're just going to secure that in there so it is. Okay, I did not get that good. And now if you wanted to use a little bit bigger hook, this is just, you could probably do a 2.75 just fine. Let me see if we can use a little bit bigger. Let's just kind of, we're going to play around here. That way we can kind of learn together if we have what happens if we go up a bigger hook. And I'm using it, this is a 3, so we're going to have half a size up. So we're going to grab a bead. We're going to go in, go through, and the 3 would work on this size pony bead. So you can make adjustment on your size of your hook, I guess according to what beads you're using. So it is a little bit easier to work on a flat type surface with the beads because you can just pick them up, but it's not always the most comfortable way to crochet. But trying to hold them in your hand and do this is, well, I couldn't do it right now that way, but okay. So this row is our bead row, obviously. So we're just securing those beads. And then we're going to put a double crochet in between. I hope when I see this back, I'm in screen for you guys. I'm so sorry. Trying to watch what I'm doing and all the things here to, whoop, I wasn't going to do that. We're going to just secure that in. I'm sure you can watch several people do this. They might have their own technique. I like watching different people. That is just not working for me. Hold on, let's try that again. And that's the nice thing. If something's going on, just try again. Let's see, this is a new technique that I've just learned, and I really like it. I think you can make some really pretty blankets with this, and it's considered a weighted bead blanket. Trying to say all my words at once. So about to drive me crazy. I can't crochet. Not with Grace, at least. Grab another bead. And if I've done my counting right, we should do 3 more places. So we're going to do a double crochet. Pick up a bead. Well, pick up a bead. Chase my beads. Bring this in. Now the fact that I can use the 3 does feel a little bit better as far as trying to keep that yarn on a, coming through. So we're ending on a double crochet. So there we go. There's our first round. So double crochet, half double crochets on your base. You always start with a half and you end with a half. And now we're going to turn, and we are going to do a double crochet row, and we're going to just turn this here. So we are going to put a half double, rather, keep saying double crochet, half double. So what you're going to do, we're going to do that on top of each of these. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. And if you're watching this and being very patient with me, thank you so much. So here we go. So we're just going to put a stitch in each one of these on top of the beads. And then it can look like I had to play around with it to make sure I wasn't doing too many of them or missing them. That's what would be the hard part for me. I'd miss one thinking I did it. So we're just going to put that half double in these. So if you're looking from the side, there's going to be, on each side, there's going to be a half double crochet of these beads, if that helps a little bit. Sometimes what works for me is hard to explain because I'm just not sure if it's going to be a way that will help you out or not. My brain doesn't always work logically sometimes, but Oh, I didn't change. Well, rats. Let's change that back. Oh my goodness. So I forgot to get my bigger hook. So we're just going to go back. I'm just going to go back. And pull that up. So that's the thing. You do have to change your hook back over to the bigger hook. And I didn't do that, so I'm sorry I messed you up. Just have to restart it. And with any new project, that's something that I do a lot, or new process or new technique, is learning and remembering all the steps. When I am learning with this thing on my wrist, I have like major tension. I mean, it's not loose at all. I have to kind of, oh, I'm hoping, oh, come on. So that's what you're just going to do. You're just going to put it down, kind of work myself way back here. So just make sure you're putting a stitch, half double crochet in each of these stitches. I will pause this so you're not watching me struggle again, and we'll do one more row. Okay, so I'm at the end, or almost at the end, so I'm just counting back and make sure I haven't missed any stitches. Should have one more to go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And you might have to turn this last stitch. Well, if you do your turns like I do, roll it a little bit forward to see that V, and then make your half double crochet. So there you go. All right, so there it is. And then all you would do is, remember, change your hook back into your smaller one for your pony bead row, and start off with that half double crochet. And then you're starting just to repeat it. Now, if you're just doing it this way, then of course, you know, this makes it easy. I don't know why I did that, but I did. It's there we go. So, all right. So there you get the idea of getting that started. It's starting to hurt my wrists, guys, so I think I'm going to have to stop here. But you always would want to start and end with your full row of half doubles. And like I said, this, I'll probably give this to my granddaughter to play with her dolls. She'll love that. But it gives it texture, but also it does give it a little bit more weight. And this is what it was designed for. You could always do a border with maybe the beads on it too. Just I would do a single, and then, well, because it is solid here, you probably do one with the beads around. And that's just an idea. Play around with it if you like designing, and try that. I'm sure there's different apps out there, but I like that pixel art because it kind of lets me kind of play around till I can see what I like. And I hope this helps from the start to finish. And I hope that Martha from Martha McGrew, if she's hopefully seeing this, I'll tag her in the video because she was wanting to see it done in the browns and from start of the how to do it. And so I'm hoping she sees this, and I hope it's helpful. And I will be seeing you guys. I'm hoping, again, this is off in tomorrow, and maybe not as bulky, so maybe I could do a little bit more. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll be talking to you guys later. And have a wonderful day.